Hi guys, it's Alex here with look340 and I have here a massive phone. But what this actually is the Samsung Galaxy Mega 6.3, and as you can see, it is pretty large for my fairly average size hands. I don't think I have particularly small hands to emphasize how big this device is, but this device is actually toting a 6.3 inch touchscreen on the front there. On the front we also have a hardware home button, as most of the latest Samsungs also have, and a front-facing camera. As you look around the device, you'll notice that basically the look and feel from the aesthetic is very, very similar to that of the Galaxy S4. You even have the slightly squared camera surround here at the top and the centrally positioned camera and LED flash. It's an 8 meg camera as well. And of course we have the same straight edge down the side with this faux brushed effect all the way around the rim of the device. It actually looks and feels very, very premium and quite nice to hold despite its size. The edges are rounded and smooth. The back, even though it is of course very plasticky being a Samsung and you can see the fingerprints all over it there, it still feels nice to hold and it's easy to maneuver. It's also very lightweight, which is great, especially when you have a device with this much screen real estate on the front. There are also quite a few premium features that we've spotted, things like the IR blaster on top, so you get Samsung's Watch on service. Even though this is not a flagship Samsung device, this has a similar spec sheet to the likes of the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini, and it has a look and feel much like all of the other S4 family members, even though it doesn't have an S4 in its name. If I power it up, you can see we also are running, it features some of the AirView features there, of course. That's because we're running Android 4.2.2 with the latest version of TouchWiz Nature UX 2.0. So we have a really, really robust Android experience running on the Samsung Galaxy Mega. You can see here we have the latest weather widgets, the latest look and feel basically across the whole UI. And being TouchWiz, there is a whole host of customization going on here. We can have widgets as well, lots of Samsung widgets pre-installed on the device. And also things like Flipboard, which debuted on the S4, I believe it was. Now, the reason this device has such a massive screen is actually that it's designed to be a media consumption device at an affordable price point. And I have to say the screen does look very nice. It's a 720p 6.3 inch SC LCD display. That's a super clear LCD display. It's the first device I've seen from Samsung running this type of screen technology. And it does look excellent. The colors still look very punchy and vibrant. Not quite as much as their AMOLED displays, but it still looks pretty great. And as you can see, viewing angles too are very, very good. Brightness too. And also because it's all about media consumption, the UI is geared towards being orientated in a landscape orientation. Now I have put a video on here just to test out the sound and the video quality, and also, obviously of course the picture quality. This is a full HD video, but as you can see it runs without any trouble on this device, which is a 720p HD display. I can't remember if I said that already. Just jump along. So picture quality is wonderfully sharp. You wouldn't know this is not a full HD screen right now. It looks great, everything looks great. And also the sound quality, the speakers are loud. They are not as good as the likes of the HTC One with, of course, those boom sound front-facing speakers. It's better than the S4's typical speaker system though, which is great if you do want to watch movies or any video content for that matter without the use of headphones or external speakers that you plug in. In terms of hardware, the Samsung Galaxy Mega runs a 1.7 GHz dual-core Snapdragon 400 series processor paired to 1.5 GB of RAM. It's an unusual amount of RAM, but the UI feels fairly smooth. You might have seen a tiny bit of lag there, but for the most part, everything feels lovely and slick. You wouldn't know it's a dual-core device, particularly with the large screen. I think the 720p resolution really helps keep the UI smooth, and the hardware doesn't have to work that hard. So that's a quick overview of the Samsung Galaxy Mega, our first look at the Samsung Galaxy Mega here at look340.com. If you have any questions, drop us a line down below. Don't forget to hit like and hit the subscribe button, and thanks a lot.